I want to know from y'all that OTT today, it's there has been a boom in all this while. And if I'm not wrong, Nakuul, you started OTT in 2016 when even it was something big. That time when you were doing OTT 2 versus
OTT was,
I don't watch TV, I think so was that's what it was called. Back then to today, how do you look at this space? And as an artist today, what is that one challenge of being in this OTT space? Because I'm sure a lot of TV actors, for that matter, have told me that, even on OTT, you bear that overexposed tag. At the same time, when you do films coming to this space, what is that like?
How interesting.
Wow, that's many questions in one. I feel as a creative person, you have to keep evolving. And I've always felt that. And
Love it.
whilst the world will give you labels that you're a TV actor, film actor, I feel there are two kinds of actors, right? One is a good actor and the other one is hopefully trying to be better, right? For the lack of me wanting to use a negative word. And then it doesn't matter, medium agnostic. I mean, if you look at some of the best talents we have on OTT right now, or film, right? Like, who are the two actors who won National Award this year? Male actors. Names, guys?
Vikrant Massey
and Shah Rukh Khan. Where do they come from? Indian television, right? I don't think we take enough pride in television ourselves, as fraternity, as from the journalism space, from just because the audiences really lap it up, right? Some of the best talent we have today, Mona Singh is rocking it up. There's Surveen, there is Mona, there is
Mrunal Thakur.
Mrunal, there is Sakshi.
Is on TV, I don't know.
Yeah, like bunch of them. Ayushman's done some stuff. Bunch of them, right? And
also, it was the only medium for you to first break in, right?
TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was also the first medium to break in, right?
Yeah.
Like our whole generation, TV was probably the one place where we thought I could belong.
What happens with TV is, because I have a lot of friends who do TV, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you live with the same character for so many months and their working hours are insane. Like they work for 20 hours sometimes, like literally.
Yes.
So from the time they get to the set to the time they leave, sometimes it's like they're there for 18, 19, 20 hours.
Happened to you?
It's insane.
That's happened to you?
17, 16 is normal.
I mean, it's not happened with me, luckily.
17, 16 is normal hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, I've made my contracts really tight.
Wow.
But
Well done.
But I'm an anomaly,
Congrats to your
right?
lawyer.
Like, I care about my personal life.
Yeah, but a lot of actors,
Most
I
of
know,
them.
they
I've heard
work.
stories where actors have shot for 72 hours.
And that's true. That's true.
boy.
Some of the biggest
Insane.
actors on TV. Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So if you're working for so many hours,
Where does
and
the
if you-
creativity come, man?
No, I mean, I'm sure, but also if they're
At
able
some
to
point you
hold
cash
on to
out.
their audience for so long,
Yeah.
that means you're such an evolved actor. Think about that as well.
I
Because you're
feel.
working, you're living with the director, you're doing
No,
it
but I don't
so
think he's
many hours.
comparing the mediums.
No,
I think his question is more about
think-
like just evolving and
Yeah.
So hence, I
I
feel.
think TV actors are super evolved in terms of their work. The kind of hard work they put in, it's just insane.
I feel like there are good and bad actors in all mediums, right? To
Yeah.
so generalize is hard. But also, I think it's really up to you to be able to try different things. And you wouldn't know if you belong to a certain medium or not until you try, right? So when I started doing TV, I remember my first show and I said, I really love this medium. I love how audiences get to sample your work. But I also want to do other work, and like people would not necessarily see you as material for other work. And I said, okay, I'm going to create something which is my own, right? And I think that's also got to do with being young and being like stupid courageous. Like I wrote a random tweet to Ronnie Screwvala. I heard he was producing stuff online on web before OTT came out. I said, I think I have just a mad idea for you. And he wrote back with an email address. And I was like, what? Ronnie wrote back. And then I emailed him an idea. He said, come present it to my creative director. And I met Roshni, this wonderful friend of mine now. And she said, this is lovely. Can you meet Ronnie? I met Ronnie. And he's like, how much money do you need? I realized you need to dream big.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I honestly like if you asked me a few years ago, would I be ever sitting and like giving an interview with Shriya? Shriya was a massive star when I was starting out. And not to say she is like spent more years. She spent more years in the business. She's as young as I am, but like she was a massive star. I would have never imagined, right?
Yeah, same.
But like it's beautiful how she also doesn't like at this juncture of her career, she cares for good stories, right? And good stories brings people from like all of us belong to different worlds.
Different words.
Right? Like this guy comes from comedy, owns that
Yes.
space, lives in Kannada, like that doesn't make sense. Like, sorry, lives in Bangalore.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. He should be in Bombay. Does it? Shriya works in every language. Like, it's ridiculous, right? How could you do that?
Yeah.
And does it beautifully, and is a like doting mother. And like we've seen that on set. I managed to try and do different things, but I think the commonality is, if you're hungry, then these tags and what people think, it'll be harder. Let me say it's not easy.
Right.
You've got to prove your worth. People have to accept what you're doing.
Yeah.
But
You
it's
have
not,
to earn your space.
You have to earn your space.
You have
and
to
it's-
earn every
Yeah.
moment. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I've been doing this. I've been working for 18 years. This is my
Wow.
first ever Hindi show. This is my first Hindi show. I've been on Coffee with Karan twice.
Yes.
And I thought that would be it. And I was like, cool, it's going to come now. And nothing happened. I had a great time on the show. I loved meeting everybody there. And then nothing happened. And I generally have built my career around being very self-sustaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I create my own
You
stuff.
gotta keep doing, man. Keep
So I
working.
just like wake up every morning and do something. But like when this happened and we came here, I don't think the medium really doesn't matter. So long as you're working with creative people and you're doing creative work and you enjoy doing it. I think that's the real privilege of what we do, and
Yeah.
we're very lucky that we get to do that.
We get so many
Yeah.